At my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare Partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349.
Tonight on News 46, the Sanders Family Winery hosts a Johnny Cash tribute show.
Butterflies are released to honor those who have passed on.
And an Act of Kindness award is presented to a giving couple. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Glenn Evers and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, May 2nd, 2013. I'm Glenn Evers.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
2 people have been arrested on drug-related charges following a search for a wanted suspect at a residence.
In trouble with the law? Call Abracadabra Bail Bonds, and they'll have you out in a...
According to the Nye County Sheriff's Office press release yesterday, officers responded to 8230 Old Spanish Trail for a wanted person. Officers made contact with a person by the name of Timothy Liapes. While speaking with Liapes, a strong odor of marijuana was coming from the home, according to the report. They confronted Liapes, who admitted to having marijuana plants growing on the property. Deputies located a total of 14 mature marijuana plants inside the home, and according to the report, some were also located inside the bedroom of a roommate called Thomas Harada. They also located approximately 20 more seedlings throughout the property. Timothy Liapes and Thomas Harada were transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center and booked on the following charges: maintain a house for the sale or use of narcotics, conspiracy to violate the Uniform Controlled Substance Act, possession of a controlled substance, conspiracy to commit a crime, possession of a controlled substance with intent to sell. Both are being held on $25,000 bail. Another individual by the name of Marsha Liapes was unarrested and charges are pending. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, the last 2 sections of the 408-foot spire on World Trade Center were finally hoisted on top of a temporary platform on the structure Thursday morning, putting it firmly on its way to becoming the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. Delivery of the final 2 sections was delayed by wind and rain. Final installation of the pieces will happen at a later date. Today is the 2nd anniversary of the death of Osama bin Laden, the mastermind behind the September 11, 2001 attacks that toppled the original World Trade Center towers. The timing of the delivery is coincidental. However, the crowning pieces were supposed to be delivered Monday morning.
A Johnny Cash and June Carter tribute show will be performed this Friday and Saturday at the Sanders Family Winery, located on Kellogg Road at the south end of Pahrump.
This Friday and Saturday at Sanders Family Winery on Kellogg will be the life of Johnny Cash and June Carter. We're going to speak to Jimmy Ray and Cindy Cantrell.
It's going to be an awesome show. It's a tribute to the life and legend of Johnny Cash, a musical journey back in time where we're going to cover their 60-year career and 1,200 songs. Well, we're not going to do 1,200 songs, but we're going to cover a lot of their tunes, known and unknown. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We do have a great band. We have an awesome band. One of the members happens to live right here in Pahrump.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Jimmy Ray, Cindy, and the Ring of Fire Band.
I've seen the sunshine, don't know when it's against my skin.
You've been doing this for a number of years, both of you guys?
2006, December 2006 was our first official Johnny Cash show.
Let's go through the show a little bit of what we're going to be seeing.
A lot of the show deals with a relationship between Johnny and June. It's centered around that, whereas it's not just a Johnny Cash thing. And the first act, 2 acts. The first act is about the early life of Johnny Cash. I mean, early life, the time he was born and when he was raised, and we cover a lot of the songs that he was raised with, and his early signature songs. And then, of course, we get into the romantic songs between Johnny and June. Jackson, Folsom, the most popular. We also take requests as the audience is coming in, so we sometimes will not know exactly what we're going to be doing in the show. And second act is more about the last part of his life. We have some fun songs we do, because his last albums were not necessarily fun. They were very dark and very deep, and we cover a lot of those tunes on the second act.
You guys are a married couple, and of course are playing these roles. Do you ever get the question of how this actually came together like this?
Oh yeah, we did. Cindy and I have been married almost 20 years, and we've been doing music. We've been doing music and cutting up on stage for years.
This is a great treat down there at the Sanders Family Winery. If people want to attend the show, tell us all the particulars.
6 o'clock, free wine tasting, and great place, and they do a lot of great shows down there. And then our part starts at 7:30, but we'll be there earlier to greet people and say howdy.
Wonderful. So people can get tickets ahead of time right now at Sanders Family Winery?
It's just called Sanders Family Winery, and they'll be glad to take your reservation. And there are some seats still available.
There you go. Friday and Saturday night, right?
Yes, 6 o'clock and 7:30.
Once again, the doors open at 6 p.m. The show starts at 6:30. Come on down early to see the show at Sanders Family Winery. For more information, you can call them at 751-1776. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, Raiding the Rock Vault is a popular show at the LVH in Las Vegas. The News 46's Deanna O'Donnell was able to get our cameras inside and backstage to speak with the rock stars that make this show a huge success.
It was 2 hours long, 35 songs, and a crazy crowd, a great crowd at the LVH tonight.
That's one of the things here is a lot of interaction with the crowd. Did that surprise you when that first started happening, or was that the intention?
I think we like it that way because, while it's a show with actors and actresses, and there is a storyline, it's still a rock and roll show. And I hate people sitting at a rock and roll show. Why would you sit at a rock and roll show? So for that purpose alone, it's off your butts, out of your seats. Let's go.
You guys have different vocal stylings. Very impressive. Rolling Stones, The Doors, Led Zeppelin, Paul yourself, and of course a very different styling with some of the music that you picked or that you were chosen for those parts. Almost where you could kind of predict that you were going to be coming up next, and just perfect. I mean, really, the pitches were amazing.
Good, thank you. I always like to think that it's about the song and the period. I consider myself just a vehicle for the song to pass through for the purpose of the show, so that there may have been a political issue going on at the same time where the song was influenced by that, or vice versa. And I like to think we're just vehicles for the music, because there's a time clock that runs through it. I guess we could say 60s,
But
70s,
Robin has
80s.
an incredible range. So it's amazing how he goes from doing Led Zeppelin to the Logical song, and Queen. He does a phenomenal on.
Amazing.
I'm interested just to see where we go from here, because there's just so much more that we haven't even touched yet.
Preparing for this and also performing as other singers, you seem to keep your own style too as well. Also during the show.
I think that's the beauty of the whole thing, because Paul has very much his own style. I do, Andrew does, John does. And I like the fact that we break the songs up, that it's not one singer takes all of the songs. That way it makes it a little bit more interesting and different textures and all of those blends that seem to work together. And I think it's a great idea.
Tell me the days that you guys are here so everybody can come on down and get
Saturday through Wednesday.
Saturday through Wednesday, and that will change in about
2 weeks.
2 weeks. We will start Friday through Tuesday.
As we head into our first break, here's Mr. Movie Phone.
I'm Mr. Movie Phone. Summer starts today, and it might be over after the weekend, so get out the barbecue before it's too late, and stay tuned for my weekend movie preview next.